What is up, BassGeek Nation? We are back out on Top Secret Lake P. By the way, I know I said this in the last video, but if you want to know where I'm fishing, where I'm catching these fish, Fish Lyfe App, Southeast Community, go subscribe. We'll do a video on that very soon. I've got a special guest with me today. Going to be a surprise for you. But for right now, let's get out on the water. All right, so we're out here this morning. It is 6:48, a little bit behind, but we had to rig some stuff up. We're gonna do a little bit of graphing this morning. We're gonna see where the fish are at. We're gonna see if they're moving back out. You know, the last time we were out here, and that's been about a week and a half ago, they wasn't out here. Now, I want you to say hey to my buddy. This is Jeremy. You've seen him in a couple of videos before. So I'm gonna show you probably some of the graph stuff. Hopefully you guys like that, the graph and the map. So let's get to a little bit of that, and then we'll talk about conditions of the day. So the very first thing we're gonna do is we've got a road bed right here. You can actually see the edge of it. The creek channel's over here. So that road bed runs right out through here. You can see where it spreads out. That's your creek channel right there. We're gonna go right down this road bed. Every once in a while, there will be some bass hanging out here. 83-degree water temps today. That is on point, but right now we ain't seeing crap on the old road bed. Oh, maybe one arch. Not a good enough time for me to stop. Maybe a couple more, a couple smaller ones right there. Two little small ones, another big one. Maybe another one right there. You can see what those look like. The more red and yellow in here, the better the fish. So there's some out here which is telling me that they are beginning to spread out, which is a very good thing. Now you can see this is real bright right here. We can actually tone that down just a little bit, but that's real bright because that's actually the bank right there. All right, so nothing really on this spot. Let's go ahead and zoom on up to our next one. So spot one was a bust. You know, we graphed that. We're coming up on spot two now. You know, we'll see where they're at. This lake is like a big creek arm. Still seeing some bluegill up shallow this morning. Seeing some possible signs that the shad are still up shallow and spread out, which may mean that there could still be a late shad spawn going on this lake. Like I said, we're still in July. This lake really doesn't get good until somewhere around August. So what are we, mid to late July right now? Anyway, so we're gonna come up on spot number two. Seeing a lot of shad again spread out already on the graph, but we'll see what we can find. We're gonna try to maybe hit some topwater spots this morning. As the sun comes up, this bite, the deep bite on this lake tends to actually get better. So I guess it pushes them down, but we're gonna see. Stop number two, here we go. We're about to come up on our famous little stump. Yeah, there's a couple right there, Another one down here low, a couple more. You can see them a little better on the side image in here. A few scattered out. So there's some down here. I don't doubt one bit we probably be able to get a few takers. No real marks. Oh, there's a couple of good marks right there. Yeah, hanging right out by our log again. That's a new blowdown. Here's our creek channel. This is our ditch running up into that little pocket. That's a drainage ditch right there. Oh man, look at that ball of shad. Wow, that is some big shad. I guarantee you that's our big gizzard shad right there. Oh gosh, and look right beside of it. That is probably crappie, actually, right there. That's shad, and that is probably crappie attaching themselves to that shad. All right, so spot number two with some promise, but let's go on to spot number three. We're we're dropping off. Here's some more, a couple more hanging off the edge of the grass. Oh, dang. Now that might be some crappie, but you can look out here to the side and you can see we've definitely got some fish hanging out here. Wow. Yeah, in that 15-foot area. Look at that, all along. There's your creek channel, there's your ledges on either side. Guys, we've got a nice school up here. Nice school, look at that. A few more out here, a couple of smaller dots. No need to run back up on this school. There's some more, maybe some shad right there. So we have pulled up on our third low cow. Jeremy's getting the trolling motor ready. We have got a ton of fish hanging out up here, a ton of bait, big bait, which I hope means our bait for the day is going to be our bigger, our 5-6 inch swim baits. And I hope that means we're going to be targeting bigger fish today. Hopefully bigger fish are going to be active. Now let's talk about conditions of the day. Conditions of the day, it was like 71 this morning, I think is what I seen on the weather app. It's supposed to get up right around, I think, 90 today, isn't it, Jeremy?
92, I think.
92 for the high. So it is going to be a warm one, but we may not have long to fish because they're giving some thunderstorms and possibly severe thunderstorms right around that 11 o'clock hour. So right now, I think it is like 7 o'clock. So we're gonna have to get after it. We got a little bit of a late start. We was tying some stuff on, rigging some stuff up, but it's time to get to fishing. Go. Here it should be. Good cast. Oh, come on. Got one. All right. God almighty, I'm glad I didn't catch that. No wonder I didn't. Is it good? Yeah, there we go, baby. I knew that'd pay off. Yeah. That's why I had you pick that up. And that's why you don't fight them. That right there, boys and girls, is why you don't fight them.
Come right off.
You know why I missed that fish that hit me top water? We should have doubled up right there, Jeremy. My drag was totally loose.
Oh, geez.
Totally loose.
Pretty little one. There we go.
Hey, put him in the live well.
All right.
All right, guys, Jeremy, first one of the day.
Yeah, baby.
Way to go. The underspin pays off. Let's see what we got. Hand that up here. All right, guys. This is a natural shad, and it's on a ledge head. He calls these the Tennessee River Bling. And you can see I've got that pulled straight down. Fish number one. Hey guys, I know you guys have seen me use this net now for about a year. This is the Ego S2 slider. I love this clear net. That's why I like it so much. That really allowed me to get out there and get Jeremy's fish as fast as I could get it. As you've seen, the hook fell right out of its mouth. When you're fishing these swim baits, don't play the fish. You got too much plastic, you got too much weight. You have to get them in the boat. And this Ego slider helps me do that. But make sure you go check them out. Links in the description. Oh, my stick fish escaped. I caught a grass fish though. Grass carp. All right, last cast. There we go. That's better.
I think this looks and sounds funny as hell going through the air.
I don't generally like to throw this size, but I'm throwing this size on this lake for you guys, just so you can see me throw it, because you said you wanted to see it. Now I'm keeping it close to the bottom. giving it a couple of reels. Boy, I'd like to just fill it big and have at it. I'm throwing top water over at that. And then we're leaving.
Right over there with the...
Yeah, I think it hit 2 or 3 times. I don't know what that was. I don't think that was a fish. Oh. So there you have it. We threw the big spoon around. This lake is not what I would classify as a big spoon lake. Even though it does have some big gizzard shad. I'm done with it. See that? Had enough of it. Cussing my trouble. Which way it goes. God dog, I'm starting to melt. Alright.
It's not like you to complain more than me about heat.
I know, dude. Listen, it's hitting me hard right now. Alright, this is the last cast. Yeah, I'm done after this one.
You think you can do that? Huh?
Yep. I'm done after this one. I'm done, and we're gonna go that direction. You're gonna drive. I'm gonna put rods up. I'm gonna get that mystery tackle box out.
And then we double up, and you're like, nope.
Oh, if we double up, yeah, we're fishing. But right now,
Well, you know, to be fair, you've had, what, 3 hits on top water?
yeah.
I got one in the boat on the underspin. Had one on, lost it on the underspin.
Yeah, you gotta keep that rod tip down better. I don't think you had a good hook set.
I did not have a good hook set.
I thought you lost him well before that, to be honest with you. Because it looked like you was giving him slack a lot when you was reeling.
I might have this a little bit, my hand slipped off the
Yeah.
handle.
Uh-oh. There's one. What you do it, you little boy. Alright guys, it's been a tough day. It's probably a little 2 something. Got him on the big Shaky Head from Cumberland Lures. That is a worm. I'll put it up here somewhere, but anyway, by Bass Munitions. This worm floats. It's a big curl tail, but I cut the end of it off. So there's fish number 2. God knows me and Jeremy's had enough on today. Well, that is not the last cast.
That's it.
Alright guys, that is the end of our day. Me and Jeremy here have had a tough day. I think I missed 3, maybe even 4 on the top water. He lost another one on an underspin. I finally got one on the big Shaky Head, the big worm. You know, so it's a tough day. Hey, I want to give a big shout out for you guys, especially you bank anglers that maybe don't know about Debo Fishing, man. He has been a great guy, a great friend. Make sure you go check out Debo and check out his channel, especially if you're a bank angler. Sorry about the wind that's coming through right now. Just wanted to kind of wrap up the day. There's a lot of fish starting to move out here. They are stacking up in kind of that number one spot where they all kind of come to, the first spot of the year. Like I've said over and over in the past 2 videos, this lake doesn't really get hot for the deep bite until about August. So we are still about 2 weeks away from August. So we're going to keep coming up here and trying to grind out a few before we get there, hit that big bite, and see if we can put together a good day for you guys, kind of like we have the past couple of years with a couple of 20-pound bags in August. All right, guys, like I always say, we're going to tell you the truth about fishing, and today was a grind, and it is hot. But as always, questions, comments in the comment section below. You guys know I love to talk about fishing with you. We'll answer any question about any of the stuff that we were doing out here today. And like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always,
You guys rock.
we out.